What do you usually pack in your suitcase when you travel to Japan? Well, guess what? More and more people are actually coming to Japan with empty suitcases. Yep, completely empty. But why? It's because tons of travelers are now choosing to buy everything they need after they arrive in Japan. Here, you can find super high quality stuff at prices that will seriously surprise you. Plus, let's be real, people do a lot of shopping in Japan. If you start off with an empty suitcase, you'll have tons of space to bring all your awesome finds back home. But wait, is it really worth buying things like clothes and daily essentials in Japan? Can you actually get everything you need after you arrive? In this video, I'll walk you through exactly what it's like to come to Japan with a totally empty suitcase. We'll cover how much money you'll need to buy your essentials, where to go shopping, what order to visit those places, and the must-have items you absolutely need to bring from home. By the end of this video, you'll feel totally ready to travel to Japan with no prep at all. So, what do you actually need when you travel to Japan? First off, clothes, of course. You'll definitely need basics like underwear and socks too. And depending on the season, you might want a comfy pair of walking shoes that match the weather. A small shoulder bag is also super handy for carrying your phone, wallet, and other daily stuff when you're out and about. Other useful things? A portable charger for your phone and sunscreen, especially in the warmer months. And for the ladies, you'll probably want to pick up some cosmetics and skincare products. But here's the good news. All of these things, you can get really high-quality versions in Japan for shockingly low prices. So, where should you shop? And what exactly should you buy? Coming up, I'll show you which stores to visit, what kind of items they sell, and about how much you can expect to spend. Oh, and I've also listed all the shops I mentioned down in the video description, so don't forget to check it out. 100 yen shop, Daiso. First stop on your shopping adventure? You have to check out Daiso. Most of the items at Daiso range from 100 to 500 yen. That's about $3 or less. So what can you buy there? Let me show you. Men's underwear and socks, women's underwear and socks, toothbrushes, laundry detergent, even contact lens cases, razors for men, and tons of simple, affordable cosmetics for women. And, yep, pretty much all of these are under $3. One more tip, definitely pick up some plastic bags while you're there. In Japan, it's really hard to find public trash cans on the street. So having bags to carry your garbage back to the hotel? Super helpful. Depending on the store size, Daiso carries around a whopping 70,000 different items. Most of them are super practical for everyday use. A lot of Japanese people head to Daiso first when they're looking for basic daily necessities. And for you as a traveler, it's the perfect place to grab what you need at a great price. There are around 4,000 Daiso stores all across Japan, and you'll usually find one near any major train station. So make sure to find the closest Daiso to where you're staying, and go check it out. Don Quijote. Next up, let's talk about Don Quijote, a super popular discount store in Japan. Don Quijote is a famous discount store where pretty much everything is sold at a reduced price. What do I recommend here? Clothes and shoes. You can get a basic t-shirt for around 1,000 yen. That's about $7. A hoodie? Around 2,000 yen? About $14. If you're visiting Japan between November and March, it can get really cold. You'll definitely want a warm jacket. And guess what? You can find a down jacket at Don Quijote for about 10,000 yen, or roughly $68. Don Quijote has clothing for both men and women, and of course, you can also grab underwear for either. Need sunglasses or a hat? Those are usually around 1,000 yen too, so about $7. Don Quijote is also super popular for buying travel souvenirs, snacks, sweets, even Japanese alcohol. They've got all the favorites, and for really low prices. So while you're grabbing essentials for your trip, you can also stock up on fun souvenirs to take home. There are around 640 Dontiote stores across Japan, and they've really started focusing on travelers from overseas. Chances are there's one not too far from where you're staying. Uniqlo. Another must-visit stop on your shopping list is Uniqlo. Uniqlo is a world-famous clothing brand that actually started right here in Japan. You can get super high-quality clothes, recognized all around the globe, for really affordable prices. And the best part? Many items are only available at Uniqlo stores in Japan. For both men and women, innerwear like t-shirts and basics usually cost between 1,000 and 2,000 yen. That's around $10 US. Jeans, skirts, and other bottoms typically go for 3,000 to 5,000 yen, about $30. Uniqlo is super popular with travelers. A lot of people even stock up on clothes and bring them home in bulk. So instead of packing tons of outfits, why not just buy what you need at Uniqlo after you arrive in Japan? There are about 800 Uniqlo stores across the country, and you'll usually find one near any major train station. Drugstore. Next up, let's talk about Japanese drugstores. In Japan, drugstores don't just sell medicine, they're packed with daily essentials, snacks, and all kinds of useful stuff. Locals shop at them all the time. For travelers, one of the must-haves is sunscreen. Japan has a ton of high-quality options that are super gentle on your skin. You'll also find toothbrushes, toothpaste, and even contact lens solution, all at great prices. Planning to do laundry during your trip? You can pick up detergent and fabric softener right here too. The best part? Drugstores are everywhere. You'll usually find one near pretty much any train station, so you won't have to go out of your way to find one. Convenience store. And finally, let's not forget about convenience stores, or konbini in Japan. Japanese konbini are packed with goodies. Of course, they've got tons of food and snacks, but that's just the beginning. You can also grab t-shirts, socks, even underwear if you need a quick fix. Forgot your charger? No problem. They've got phone chargers and power banks too. They're a bit pricier than other stores though, since items aren't usually discounted. The best part? Most konbini are open 24 hours a day, and there are so many of them, literally everywhere. You'll probably find yourself popping in more than a few times during your trip. Oh, and smokers. Yes, you can buy cigarettes here too. A pack of 20 costs about 500 yen, or around $4 US. And here's a great tip. If it suddenly starts to rain, just grab an umbrella or a raincoat at the konbini. You can get one for around 1,000 yen, or roughly $7. Super handy, right? They have almost everything. Everything you'll need during your stay in Japan? Yep. You can get pretty much all of it from these 5 stores: 100 Yen Shop, Daiso, Don Quijote, Uniqlo, drugstores, convenience stores. If you plan to do some laundry during your trip, you can totally get by with around 10,000 to 20,000 yen. That's about 70 to 150 US. And that covers everything, including clothes. Plus, a lot of the stuff you buy in Japan, you'll want to keep using it even after you go back home. It's just that good. So really, all you need to do is bring an empty suitcase to Japan and fill it up with awesome finds while you're here. A couple of things to keep in mind if you're coming with an empty suitcase. So, planning to come to Japan with nothing but an empty suitcase? Awesome idea! But there are 2 important tips you should know. Tip number 1, leave your first day open for shopping. You might think, oh, I'll just stop by a store when I need something. But trust me, you might get too busy or miss the store hours. That's why I recommend setting aside your entire first day just for shopping. Try to hit all the stores I mentioned earlier, so you'll be fully stocked for the rest of your trip. Tip number 2. Pack at least one spare pair of underwear and socks for the first day. Why? Well, you might arrive in Japan late at night, or you might want to crash right away because of jet lag. Having just one day's worth of fresh clothes ready will make your first night way more comfortable. Let's be real, preparing for a trip takes time, right? But if you're buying almost everything after you arrive in Japan, you don't have to spend hours packing or planning. And let's face it, how many times have you packed clothes and never even worn them? Plus, lots of travelers end up shopping like crazy in Japan. So the less you bring, the more space you'll have for all the fun stuff you find while you're here. So, what do you think? More and more travelers are coming to Japan with empty suitcases. And now you know why. Here on the Earth Japan channel, we share all kinds of fun and helpful tips for people visiting Japan. Can't wait to see you next time.